Alright, here we are ranking the original 48 courses available in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We're scoring them. You'll see the scores at the end of each course. If you're watching, enjoy some footage of us playing through the courses. If you're listening, that's okay too. Enjoy.
What is up, my spicy game?
I thought it was pretty boring, personally. It's nothing to do with me being in third. I actually just thought the race was kind of boring. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of action there. There was a really cool part where me and Aryan were trading shells.
Yeah.
And I got lightning zapped.
I was just pretty okay up in front.
Yeah.
I got hit by a blue shell and still didn't get up past, and I'm like, well, this is entertaining. Anyway, so overall theme. What do you guys think of the overall theme of the course?
What was the theme? I don't even remember it.
Well, it was Mario Kart Stadium.
I guess a 5?
Out of 10?
Halfway, right?
I guess. Like, yeah,
Oh,
I guess
wait.
it didn't. I guess it was just kind of like, it was just a racetrack. Like, it's not like. It's not like, okay, like, yeah, water park has like, oh, it's water park theme.
Yeah, it's like a racetrack.
There were no choke points on that map.
That does not have to do with theme.
I think it's gonna be a reoccurring phrase.
The theme. Look. Yeah.
I think it needed more items.
What would you rate the theme out of 10?
Yeah, it was just a normal racetrack. I'd say like a 7.
7?
7?
Maybe a 6. I'll hook you up with a 6 on that one.
6. I'm also gonna give it.
I am a fan
6.
of the simple.
It is now saved in the sheet as the date 5/6/2006, but that doesn't matter.
Sure.
Anyway, I'll remember what that means. Anyway, visual detail. So these are like the small little things.
What
3?
So like,
oh, there was a helicopter. 4.
so like, yeah, things like the helicopter or like the different colors for the lanes, maybe.
Give it a 4.
It was all pretty simple. It was all like the same, except for like the boost things.
Yeah, it wasn't a very detailed course.
There was like that one ramp that was like after the really big jump that nobody used if you were any decent at the game.
Sure.
So I give it a 2.
You give it a 2. Well, I was gonna give it 4, 2. I was gonna give it a 3. Again, it's saved as a date, whatever. And then the track and traps. So the traps would be like, traps can also include like the boost pads. So did you like the boost pad placement? Did you like the overall shape of the track?
I think the shape is kind of cool.
The shape was kind of cool.
Yes.
They were lenient with the boost pads. Like if you missed them, you're just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if you're already drifting.
Yeah, 5?
Give it a 4.
5, 4, and I'll give it a 6. What?
Nothing.
Are you just talking about the lack of me speaking?
No problem. No problems.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Am I not catching on to something here?
No, let's keep going.
With how you guys are scoring this?
No, go.
Nah, you good?
Okay, and then... Is it with me and how I'm scoring?
No, you're
No,
good.
you're
Keep
good,
going.
just go.
Am I
Next question.
What am I missing?
Next question.
Why are you guys laughing?
Because we can.
It makes me suspicious.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, so then for you guys, it's difficulty.
Oh,
Oh, that was the easiest
I
track
thought
I've
it was
ever
pretty
played.
easy. Yeah.
What's easy? Is it 10 or 1?
Like I got hit
Well, so
by.
this is 1 through 5, but I'd say like
I give it a 1.
it depends on like the appropriate like if a course is too easy, you'd score it low. If a course is too hard, you score it low. If it's like a perfect middle of like it's slightly challenging, you give it a 2.
Yeah.
You think this course was on the more too easy side?
Yes.
What? You just said like So 5 is too hard, or is it like just perfect?
No. So low scores are too hard or too easy. 5 is like it's a little bit challenging.
I thought 5 was like I just liked the difficulty because in a good spot.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too.
Like,
And then
Yeah, like okay, but would you
It's like
want the
opinionated.
difficulty to be right at your level or challenge you a little bit?
well, that's
I think the course should challenge you a little bit to get better.
Well, that's a personal preference thing. I am going off
Okay.
of that, but you know, it's
Okay, so you're gonna score a 2.
I'm still scoring it a 2.
Okay. Interesting, but okay.
I
Alright.
scored a 2 as well. I thought it was really easy.
Okay.
And I don't play this game often enough.
I'm gonna score it a 3
Okay.
because I think it's just okay.
Yeah,
I think it's a little bit on the easier side, but
As I said,
Just a little bit.
as I said, there are no choke points.
Like, there's
I
no,
get
like,
yeah, I kind of get what you're
So-
saying. I'm gonna stick with my 3. Or no, I'm not even rating this on difficulty. I'm rating the music. I'm rating the music. The music, honestly, pretty banger. You know, I'm willing to say 5. Enjoyment. So overall enjoyment. Out of 5.
like a
Tedious
A 3.
grind. I'll give it a 3.
What did you give it?
I said 3.
3.
I
I'm
felt
giving that
no-
a solid 5.
No animosity toward that course.
I honestly, if we didn't play that course, I wouldn't have cared.
This is interesting because
I agree with that statement.
So theme. What do you think about the theme? I think I had a pretty strong sense of theme.
Yeah, I give it like an 8.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
give
good
it a
water park because you were like going under. I guess there was some park stuff underwater, but like I didn't feel like there was no like we didn't go on like some like water slides. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying that water park, like, too small. Personally,
Too small.
hit you with a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, the
okay.
ratings are definitely gonna be based on if you won or not.
We threw shade at you for that last time, and you denied it.
Me?
No, we threw shade at him
Oh, yeah.
for basing it off of how well he does in the race,
I
and he denied it.
I will continue to deny it.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, what would you rate the theme, Tom?
I said like an 8.
Yeah, that's. I think I was actually gonna say 9. I think I'm gonna say 9.
Alright.
How?
I thought it was a pretty good theme. I liked it. There was a lot of water. It's a lot of
Like
park.
twice. There's a lot of park. Dang, dude.
There's a lot of park. You know who'll be doing some parking? Arian with getting that 4th place. Oh,
Parking in front of the ticket booth.
I don't know.
Yeah.
God
Keep spitting,
damn.
keep spitting.
Anyway,
No, honestly,
so,
the theme, yeah, like a 6.
so what about the visual details?
The visual detail. There was a lot
Visual
of water.
detail? It
There
was
a
really
park.
blue. It was really blue, really green.
7.8, too
There was
much
a lot
water.
of green. There was a lot of green. There wasn't like I feel like I don't know how theme parks work, and like I thought maybe they have like a vibrancy of colors. Maybe.
Yeah, there was a lot of blue.
A lot of blue, a lot of green.
Where was there green? Am I colorblind?
Like, look at that picture of water park and tell me where the green is.
I don't see
And
any
that's
trees.
pretty. That's pretty accurate. to
No,
what
I don't
the
know what you're
course is
talking
like.
about.
Anyway, I gotta agree. The color palette's kind of bland throughout.
Yeah, I'd say 5.
5.
5? That low?
I was gonna give it a 6.
What? Because
I feel like water locations, just in general, take away from the.
You
Like-
don't like water?
I think it makes the color palette like worse. Like if it's there's high contrast, then it's not too bad. But if the whole area is blue and green, on like a filter blue, it's like
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I stick with my 5.
Fair enough.
5.5.
No,
Pull some of that.
don't. 3.14. 159.
Yeah, give it a
265 3839. Okay. Anyway, so track/traps.
I thought it had some good tracks. I especially liked the ticket booth at the end.
Yes, I really like that one
The
too.
ticket booth, hardest trap, undodgeable.
I thought that was good. I liked. There was a lot of items, but then I liked how you kind of like went in and out of water. That was like a detail thing. Maybe I should have gone with that.
I
at the
liked that
beginning,
there was boost things in the middle in the water areas. Those were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give it.
I hook you up with a 7.
I'd give it a 7.5.
That rounds up to an 8.
We'll give it a 7. 7.5.
Oh, you know what? I'm just putting you as a 7 because you said 7. Honestly, oh, you know what? I'll also give it a 7. Lucky 7s. You know?
I'm giving it an 8.
I'm not changing it.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Alright.
Okay, difficulty.
I thought it was a decently difficult map while still keeping it kind of easy.
I would say that there were a
I
lot
give it
of
like a 4.
there were a lot
Actually,
of moments to get
I
faster.
give it a 5. I liked that. Like I
You
got
think
hit
it
a
was
lot.
appropriate amount of challenge?
I got hit a lot, but I also hit people a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4. I would say there was a lot of points, maybe not necessarily choke points, but there were a lot of points to get faster.
There were definitely. I think there was one major choke point that you're not thinking about.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere near the end of the track.
Yeah.
Listen,
Perhaps a little bit hexagonal shaped. Kind of came out of the ground.
Yeah.
You could even ride on top of it to get some points if you're good enough.
Like 10 feet high, maybe.
Yeah.
dang,
Selling
dude.
something, tickets perhaps.
Maybe.
Perhaps. Dang, dude.
Music. Honestly, the beginning reminded me of Coconut Mall a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to give this one a 5.
It had the steel drums in it.
It
That's
did.
the nostalgia talking. He saw Coconut. He saw the first 2 notes, Coconut Mall. First 2 notes of this. He was like,
No,
"They're
it's
the
just
same."
steel pan. It
I
doesn't
love
even
it.
matter what the notes are. It's just steel pan. Anyway, enjoyment.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
5.
Is it out of 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it a 4.
Good for. I'm also.
It didn't blow me away.
Yeah, I'm also giving it a 4. Like, I thought I enjoyed it. I just don't. It's not like S tier quality for me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was better than Mario Kart Stadium, but like, if it was not here, I wouldn't care that much.
So, like, if we weren't doing this ranking sheet at all, Tommy, you'd say this
I
is
say a
S tier.
4 maybe.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, theme. Obviously, I think, like, we have, like, a whole Candyland theme there, you know?
That's not a good way to start that.
I know we have certain reasons for hating Candyland, but like okay, but there's a very strong sense of theme.
Yeah.
I'd have to give it
Wait, so how are we rating it?
The
A
theme
9.
wasn't. I don't know. I thought that the theme was only really prevalent at like the beginning.
I could agree with that too.
But,
Like,
like,
it felt
like-
more like a desert map than a sweet
okay,
canyon.
but the whole way
canyons
you're
are
like
deserts,
you're surrounded.
That's true.
You know,
The
like
whole
Grand
way
Canyon.
you're like surrounded by cakes. You had like if you notice the dirt was like donut like frosting.
I saw that. Yeah.
You
I see
know, you had the little traffic cones were like ice cream cones, bro.
They look more like traffic cones. But yeah.
They weren't even orange. What kind of
I'll
traffic
give it
cones
like
do you
an
see
8.
out on the street? Sorry, what were you gonna say?
It's an 8.
8? Are you giving it 8?
I'll hit you with the 6.
6? What are these?
It probably doesn't help that I was focused really hard on the road itself versus the surrounding, because I'm not the best at this game.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 9. I think it has one of the strongest themes out of any course in this set of courses.
Alright.
Okay, then visual detail.
I think I gotta give this one an 8 too, because like you said, with the donut dirt stuff, and the gingerbread people, that was a nice
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
We'll give it an 8.
I liked it.
Maybe I'll give it a 9. Wait. No, I'll give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because yeah, like I said, there's a lot of details here to be found. And then track and traps. I like the split track.
I like the split track as
The
well.
I think
track is
that's
cool.
fun.
I think that's cool.
But besides that, I feel like there wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah, it felt.
6?
I'd say there's a lot of turns. 'Cause I definitely had to focus up a little bit
There were some flowers at the end there.
on some of those turns.
Yeah.
So I liked how I was doing like some like skiing stuff where I was like drifting back
Yeah.
and forth.
Yeah, there were some of those.
7?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 6.
I could give it a 7.
Okay. Like I almost want to give it a 7, but like. I
What
don't
is
know.
10 for this though? Is 10 that it's like they're cool or what?
Like 10 is like what is it? Track versus like it's a very well designed track.
Oh,
You know, there's a lot of cool traps to it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, 7. 7 was good.
Then difficulty.
It was harder than the last 2. For
Really?
Sure.
Interesting.
Okay.
But like,
Difficulty?
it wasn't like that much harder.
I give it like a 3. It was like
Yeah.
decent.
I'd give it a 3 as well.
Interesting, because I'm gonna give the music a 3. It was a nice little tune, but I'm also kind of remembering that a lot of Mario Kart tracks are pretty good, or like the music tracks. So I think I have to give this one a 3.
Yeah.
It didn't stick, like, it was good, but it didn't stick out, you know.
Yeah.
In any way. And then overall enjoyment.
I actually didn't enjoy that one as much as the other as Water Park. So
I enjoyed the
I'll hit
end
you
of
with
it.
a 2.
I enjoyed the end of it, so I'll give it a 3.
A 3.
Yeah, a 3.
I think I also have to give it a 3 because I'm like kind of just neutral about it.
Yeah, it wasn't
Like we said before, it felt kind of it was kind of like you had the split tracks, and that was like the most notable thing about this.
Yeah, the split track.
I'd agree.
That and the fact
and
that
like
it's
the
just like
turns.
Candyland.
Yeah.
I felt like I'm thinking back to the track. I'm like, it kind of felt short. I don't know. Anyway,
I like this track.
I like this track too.
Theme wise, I definitely give it an 8 or a 9.
I give it a 9. I like
9.
the theme.
Yeah, I like
the whole like ruins.
you're giving it. What did you say?
a 9.
You said 9.
It had a good aesthetic.
As for like the details,
I'm
gonna
giving
give
it.
I'm gonna give it a 10 on details. Bro.
I'm saying 7 on theme first of all. You're
Okay.
moving a little bit fast here.
I'm giving it a 10 on details.
I'll
They had
give it
like
a-
the glowing rocks behind, like glowing behind the rocks, the giant wheels that made you feel like Indiana Jones. You can go on the walls.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I'll give it a 9.
9. I'll give it an 8.
I want to rate this one really high.
I'm giving
Honestly,
it
yeah.
8. Traps, you know.
Track
I
traps?
like the.
I got
traps.
hit by multiple wheel things, and I got screwed over with a shortcut. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I'll hit you with a 4.
I'll give it a. Oh, wait, what?
Isn't it out of 5?
It's out of 10.
Oh.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit you with a 4, and I'm like, that is really low.
I'll hit
Okay.
you with an 8. Then.
I also agree with 8.
I'll hit you with
I
an 8.
also agree with 8.
Sweet. It's pretty
Sweet
great.
Canyon.
Oh!
The puns.
Talking trash, dude.
It's pretty great.
And then difficulty.
I thought.
Do you think it was
this
the right amount of
5.
challenge?
5.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, even I would say 5. Of course, I'm judging this off of music. I'm sorry if the music did not slap that hard. It was kind of. I'm giving it 2.
Okay.
I'm giving it. I'm sorry.
It's not
And then
it's not-
enjoyment. Overall enjoyment.
I
5.
enjoyed it. I'll hit you with a 5.
Okay.
I will play that again.
Yeah, I'll
10 out of 10. 5 out of 5, really.
I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
I didn't like this one as much. That's fine.
He's
All
saying
right.
that because he didn't win by a landslide.
No. Okay, like, hear me out. I enjoyed that particular race with you guys, but thinking about the track, I didn't necessarily enjoy, like, the course itself all that much. Like, I enjoyed it. I'm giving it a 4. I'm just not giving it perfection. I'm saying it's like
Okay.
A tier
Okay.
versus S tier.
Sure.
I think it's
sure,
a solid A tier.
Sure. Let's just get going. Get going to the next
What's
one.
the next one? Okay. Yeah, theme.
And I got a opinion on that one. Okay.
The theme.
The theme, I liked the theme. It was
6. It was Mario themed. You know,
Yeah, it
you
was
can't
Mario
go wrong
themed.
with the Mario theme. You
Yeah,
got
it was like
Peach's
the classic.
Castle.
Yeah, Peach's Castle.
I like the techno. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I'll hit you with a 7.
I'm gonna give this one a 5.
What did I give
I
it,
liked
6?
this one in general better than like theme wise better than the other circuit.
Tommy, are you okay?
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, you have, like ADHD or something?
I'm good.
Okay.
Not everybody can be Caden.
Throwing shade at someone who most people don't even know exists.
Yep.
And visual detail.
I thought it had a drop. It had like the you said earlier with like it being on top and bottom of the road.
I think
And
that
then,
I would put that more with the track side of score, but
Oh, I mean that's detail though.
visual detail, I'd be like the accuracy to like the
Alright,
castle,
it's
the
got
original
Peach's
castle.
It's got like some kind of like wall going on.
Okay.
Like a rampart. You could
Really,
say.
really cool thing. Really cool thing. When the lightning strikes, the piranha plant traps get struck by the lightning and get temporarily stunned.
That's the thing that happens on every map with them. Yeah.
I just think that's cool.
Okay.
I also like the Goomba stacks.
Oh, they have Goomba stacks in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Do you
Goombas.
remember
I haven't
Goomba
seen-
stacks?
I saw Goombas.
Right there. They're literally on the,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
the
they're there.
Goomba
Look at
stack.
that. Okay. 6.
Hit you with a 7.
I think I'm also gonna go 6. So I think 7 is also a fair score though. I'm going 6. Track versus traps. Track and traps. Yeah.
The highlight of the traps were the Goomba stacks. Personally, I got hit by a Goomba twice. The piranhas were never really something that affected me.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Honestly,
notice
I didn't notice the piranhas till
until
last.
I literally didn't even know about the
lap.
piranhas till you talked.
They're
about them.
kind of slow. Like if you're going at a decent pace, you shouldn't get bit by them.
I don't even remember.
There were also a lot of moments where there were ramps.
Yeah,
allowed
I
for
did.
speed
I
boost.
like we mentioned before. I like that the track goes kind of like on the underside of things.
7.
7.
I'll hit you with a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 7. So yeah. Difficulty.
This track had decent difficulty, but I would say it was on the easier side.
Yeah.
I'll give it like a.
So I'd give it a.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I kind of zoned out for most of that race. Like I was just talking the
I'd give
entire
it a 4
time.
because it was a little.
However,
easy,
I
but-
do remember getting hit by a lot of stuff in a row. Like I remember, like
Yeah.
I almost broke conversation because like I got hit by a lightning blue shell, then like a red shell.
Yeah. See, I hit the Goombas a couple times because I was distracted by what the conversation that was happening.
So maybe it was a conversation giving us more difficulty. I'll give it a. What did you give it?
Give it a 4.
I think I'll agree with the 4.
Okay. Let me go back and change this. The music again. I have to give it a 2. 2 is like okay because the Mario Kart tracks are so good. Only 1 is like bad. 2 is okay. 3 is good. 4 is great. 5 is phenomenal.
Okay.
I had to be harsh with the music scoring here because the tracks are just too good. Okay, and then enjoyment.
I like
mean-
the track. It was better than the other Mario circuit.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'll hit you with a.
The other one was Mario
I-
Kart Stadium, by the way. But
Oh well, I'll hit you with a 4. I didn't hate it.
I'll give it a 3.
3. I'll also give it a 3, but like low side 3. You know what I'm talking about?
That's not like high side 3.
I was talking like low side
I'm talking
4.
like 3.8.
I'm talking like 3.0.
Oh.
I'm thinking of.
I'm talking just like it was like a 2.8 and rounded up to 3 or something. You
Oh,
know?
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know. I didn't really feel it with this course.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Maybe
all
it was
good.
because we were distracted. I don't know.
Maybe.
Did we talk theme?
Yeah, that
that's
was the first thing
one.
we talked
Yeah,
about.
okay.
Anyway, Toad Harbor theme.
There wasn't a whole lot of harbor there. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, you're kind
I
of
know.
right. I was just thinking, like, there's a lot of like trams or whatever you want to call them going around.
I don't know. It looked like a harbor. It looked like one.
I don't think it looked like a harbor though. I think it looked like a
No,
seaside village.
It kind of looked like California.
I
Does it
didn't
look
get.
California?
Bro, I saw no boats. Is all I'm saying. I
Yeah.
drove on no boats.
I mean, I guess in a map called harbor, you think you'd be near boats.
I think mine is the fact that it isn't really a harbor. It has a good theme though.
I like the theme of
But
it. Yeah.
isn't the theme like the harbor?
It's supposed to be, but like, what would you score it? Tom?
Yeah, I give it like a.
I really liked it. I thought it.
7.
I thought it was a good vibe. I think 8.
Give it a 7. I'm taking a point off for not actually being a harbor.
I think I have to give it an 8 if you're giving it a 7. I was gonna give it a 7, and you said 7. I'm like, whoa! Now I feel like 7's too low. Anyway, visual detail.
I wasn't really paying attention to
I like the
visual detail.
toads and the little trams.
I guess the trams were
I like
cool.
the items trailed them.
I like the alleyways that like were like kind of like shortcuts.
Yeah, or like you had the pavilions you could go up on top of. You know.
8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. I was a
8.
fan.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. As well. You know, 8. And then what's the next one here? Track and traps.
I
think the boost pads were quite interesting.
Boost pad. There was a lot of boost pads, especially that side area.
Yeah.
was
Well, I
the
really
ramps.
liked after you came off of the last side area how you could boost off of a big boost pad and then go over to the other side, boost off of another one. You know.
I got you.
I like the ramps.
Yeah.
I'd say
I like the trams as
I would say the
obstacles.
trams as obstacles. They were only like on the side.
I like they had.
But that's kind of
items-
nice because
Yeah,
like
but they
think
also
about
had items chilling.
They also
behind
had
them.
items trailing them, so it
Yeah.
was like high risk, high reward, kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, those trams do kind of look the size of a certain ticket booth.
It's
Yeah.
probably true.
Yeah.
I would know.
What would you guys score it?
9.
9.
I'll hook you with a 9.
I was also going to score it 9.
Nice.
9s. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
I
I'm
was
trying too
begging you
hard.
to say that.
Okay. Difficulty.
I would say it was a pretty good difficulty. I'd say it, like
4.
I'd say 5, honestly.
Fine. Yeah.
I
I
didn't
would,
think
I
it
would
was-
agree with like
Didn't think
4
it was
or 5.
too easy, but it was.
The music, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
It was a little more jamming than the past couple ones.
Is that a Statue of Liberty out there on that island?
I don't even know what you're looking at.
On the island.
Toad Harbor.
Toad Harbor.
Oh. Oh, so it's like a New York harbor. It's not California.
Well, this looks nothing like New York. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm talking about the state of New York.
Oh, the state. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. My bad.
Or wherever you'd be able to see Ellis
I got
Island
you.
from.
I got you. Well, you could see it from the city, but
Yeah, you could see it from more than just the city, I think.
I don't know, man.
You could probably see it from, like, Staten Island. Anyway, off the topic of enjoyment level. Enjoyment. You can even just give me a tier and I'll put
Oh
down
wait,
the
enjoyment.
corresponding
I just completely phased out what was going on.
You can even
5.
just-
I give it a 5. I liked it.
number. A 5?
Yeah, I'll give it a 4.
I'm giving it a 5. I heavily enjoyed this course. It is an S tier for me. Why do you like this? Why do you have to be like this?
Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Those help. And stay spicy, gamers.